guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing my monthly beauty and skincare favorites for the month of February 2022. I have one skincare item in here and then the rest are makeup, so let's go ahead and jump right on in. So let's start with the one skincare item, and it is from Fourth Ray Beauty. This is the sister skincare brand to Colourpop. This is the Renew Retinol cream or retinol serum, and I have really been enjoying this. I've been using it all through the month of February, and I have definitely noticed a difference in my skin. I've noticed a difference in overall texture. My skin feels smoother, it looks brighter. I've also noticed a difference in the frown lines on my forehead. I use this every night in combination with the one from Number 7, their deep wrinkle cream, and between the two of these two products I have definitely been noticing a huge difference in the overall look and feel of my skin. I'll be 46 years old next month in March, and I have never up until this point used a retinol. I've used AHAs, BHAs, glycolics, but as far as an actual retinol, I've never used one. And because of the fact that, being the age that I am, I've definitely wanted to start trying them, and this has been a really good one. I've definitely been enjoying it. I also have one from the Beauties skincare brand that I ordered. Whenever I finish this one, I'm going to give that one a try, but I've really been enjoying it. I've definitely noticed a difference with this. All right, now let's jump into the makeup. The very first thing that I have to talk about, this is also from Colourpop. I do have a few products from Colourpop. This one is the Party Proof Eyeshadow Primer in Caramel. I have been loving this so much. It's slightly tinted, not like fully tinted. It also has this little kind of a flat wand. This goes on so smooth. I let it sit down for about 30 seconds, and then my eyeshadow blends so beautifully over the top. It just gives it a very smooth look. It lasts for hours. I have been enjoying this with every single eyeshadow formula that I have used with it. So the one that I've really loved up until this point is the one from Milani, their eyeshadow primer, but this definitely gives it some pretty good competition. This is a really good one. I also have a couple of blushes and a lippy from Colourpop. This is the Fresh Kiss Lip Stain in Date Night. This one I'm actually wearing right now. Has kind of a really pretty kind of a coral pink tone to it. It is absolutely beautiful. One thing that I'm noticing is that I really enjoy the Fresh Kiss, the lip cream formula over the lip stain. I'm thinking the next time that I do a lip declutter, I'm just going to pull out all the lip stains. I don't really like that formula as much as the actual lip cream formula. This formula is beautiful, and this tone is absolutely beautiful. Loving it. I have two of the powder blushes from this year's Valentine's Day collection, Baby Cakes and Text Me. There were 6 shades altogether. I grabbed the ones that were more unique to my collection. Baby Cakes is a really beautiful mauve-y, purpley kind of a pink. Absolutely beautiful. This one kind of reminds me a little bit of the Vivid Azalea from Wayne Goss, but this one is like a little bit deeper, not quite as bright. Beautifully pigmented. You want to go in with a light hand. The other one I have is Text Me. This one is a really deep kind of a purple, not purple, pink berry tone. Absolutely stunning. Both of these gorgeous. I have 2 face powders in this month's favorites. One from Milani and one from Beauty Bakery. These are not new launches, but I've really been enjoying these over the last couple of months. This one is the Translucent to Light Make It Last Loose Setting Powder from Milani. Both of these do the same thing basically. This one is the Flour Baking Powder in Oat, which is also their translucent formula. Both of these give me this really beautiful kind of a blurred look to the skin. They just go on like silk. It does not leave like a powdery look to the skin. It just goes right, it just melts right in to my foundation. The finish lasts a long time. These are definitely ones that when they are empty, I will definitely be repurchasing and keeping both of these in my collection. The formulas are absolutely beautiful, and they're kind of similar to each other in a way. I have 3 palettes, 1 eyeshadow, 2 face palettes. One of them is a newer launch. The other 2 have been out for a while. This one is from BH Cosmetics. This is the Bellini palette. I finally added this one to my collection a couple of months ago. I was waiting for it to go on sale. It was fun because BH Cosmetics was having, they're constantly having these huge sales, and everything would be on sale but this palette. And then I finally saw it on sale on the Ulta app, so I went ahead and I got it. Beautiful coral orange kind of peachy tones down here. This shade right here is just a really beautiful soft baby pink. The palette as a whole is absolutely stunning. If you guys remember, I got this right before I did my December declutter. And look at that beautiful orange tone right there. I had the Truffle Palette from BH Cosmetics, which was the orange one. But since adding this into my collection, I went ahead and I decluttered that one. This is just a really beautiful orange coral pink palette. There's so many different tones in here. All of them work with my skin, including this lighter one right here. I have been loving it. I've also been enjoying this palette from Amore Us. I think I've used this in a couple of videos. It is the Pink Ruby Blush and Highlighter Palette. There are 3 highlighters and 3 blushes. This palette is absolutely stunning. I got it off of Shop Cherry. I think it was like $10.99. All of these blushes are highly pigmented yet blend beautifully onto the skin. All 3 of them just give you this kind of really pretty kind of a glowy flush of color. It doesn't look like you just have a super pigmented blush in your skin. You just have like a really pretty flush, you know, of color. All of these highlighters are beautiful. I like to take the pinky highlighter and go over it on the pink blush or on this kind of reddish blush. These 3 kind of have a more natural highlight. They're not like super shiny and wet looking on the skin, but the palette as a whole is beautiful. And the last thing that I have to talk about in my favorites this month is from Beauty Bay. This is their Love Notes palette. This was their romantic Valentine's themed palette. I didn't see a whole lot of people talking about this. In fact, when this palette first launched, there was a lot of not necessarily criticism, but just not excitement for the palette. Like people were saying that they thought that the shades were a little muted, didn't look very exciting. A lot of the shades look similar to each other as far as like the promo pics that we were seeing. But I love the other 2 Beauty Bay palettes so much, the Wilderness one, the Age of Opulence. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. I'm going to give it a try. The worst that can happen is I don't like it. Their palettes are only $18, so it's not like it's a huge, you know, hit to the wallet if it doesn't really work out for you. But I love everything about this palette. It is a beautiful, soft, romantic, spring kind of themed palette. You have pinks, purples, corals. You even have, you can do like a little neutral kind of a brown look in here. This brown has like a slight bit of red kind of in the undertone, like a kind of a clay red. Everything about this palette I found to be beautiful. If I had to get rid of all of like my purple pinky palettes that I currently have, and this is the only one that I had, I could achieve pretty much almost all of those purple pink looks that I can achieve in other palettes in this one. I just find this one to be absolutely beautiful, and I think it's a really good addition to my collection of Beauty Bay palettes. I saw teased on one of the makeup profiles on Instagram. I can't remember which one, but I think there's like 3 or 4 new palettes coming out. There's one that's a really big like green kind of theme palette. There's a blue one, I think a red one, I'm not sure, but that green one like is really calling my name. Other than orange, green is like my favorite eyeshadow shade, so I'm looking forward to seeing more information about that. But yeah, I just thought this palette was beautiful. I loved everything about it. I haven't heard a whole lot of talk about it, but I loved it. I thought it was absolutely stunning. Alright guys, that is the end of this favorites video. If you like these types of videos, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. If you are new to my channel and you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you would consider hitting subscribe and join my little family, and make sure you tap the notification bell down below so you can get all the notifications to all the videos coming up in the future. And also don't forget to follow me on my other socials. I am on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and all the links will be down in my description box below. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.